is either in the concentric rings or in the form of eccentric rings. So you can see here the rings are exactly circular and here they go elliptical. So concentric rings can be possible or eccentric rings can be possible, and sometimes what happen, different grains may join together to form a compound grain. So both possibilities are there. Now where are starch grains present? If you check the cytoplasm of the potato tuber cells, you will find starch grains are there. Even in the case of rice, wheat, the pin monocots, or you can say the grasses, their seeds will carry good amount of starch there. Now starch exists in two forms. One form is called the amylose form, and the other form, which is generally the outer one, is called as the amylopectin form. Amylose is inner, amylopectin is outer. Now amylose is made up of 200 to 1000 repetitions of glucose. We all know starch is made up of glucose. So it's a type of homoglycan or homopolysaccharide, or you can even call it as hexosan, because glucose is 6 carbon sugar, and you can even call it as a glucosan or glucan because it is made up of repetition of glucose. So starch exists in two forms. One form is the which has 200 to 1000 residues, and they are arranged in a straight line, that means in a single linear arrangement, but undergoes helical arrangement. So spirally wound, this shape will be there, spirally wound form. And then if you look at the amylopectin is made up of more number of glucose residues, that is 2000 to 200,000 residues, and then they are also in the same manner arranged, but they are branched also. So there is no branching in amylose, and there is branching present in the amylopectin. So now remember one more thing, the spiral arrangement of the amylose is more complex. It means it is more wound in this manner, more spiral in nature, and this one is less spiral in nature. And because it is more spiral in nature, it can easily fix or it can easily trap iodine. If that means what, when we perform, if you remember 10th class, you performed experiment on photosynthetic leaves with the potassium iodide solution, and the blue-black color will come. So starch will give you blue-black color if it is amylose starch, and if the red-violet color will come, it is because of the amylopectin. So amylopectin is able to catch hold or to trap less number of iodines. That's why the color is different compared to the amylose. Remember, this is more helical, this one is less helical. Now amylose now whenever you talk about starch, starch is a polysaccharide, so obviously there is a bond required. Which bond is there? Glycosidic bond. Remember COC bond, in the first classes I explained to you. So which bond is there? COC bond. COC means that the first carbon of the ring will join with the fourth carbon of the next ring. So that means one glucose joins to the next glucose in what manner? That the first glucose will have its first carbon participating in glycosidic bond with the fourth carbon of the next ring, and this will cause the formation or the loss of one molecule of water. So minus H2O, that means dehydration process, and finally there will be a bond developed. That bond is called as alpha. One for alpha, if you remember, I have explained this before to you. Alpha means when the ring carries the OH on the opposite side. If it is same side beta, opposite side of this is alpha. So alpha 1,4 bond. Now remember that in the case of amylopectin we have branches also. So branches are joined with the help of alpha 1,6 bond. So please remember, starch carries alpha 1,4 as well as alpha 1,6 glycosidic bonds, because starch is branched in nature. Now the next one is glycogen. Glycogen is also a storage polysaccharide. Glycogen is also a homopolymer or homopolysaccharide or homoglycan, and it is hexosan because made up of glucose, and it is also called glycosan or glycan because it is made up of glucose. So various methods are there to name it. Now glycogen is also called as the animal starch, so because it is equivalent to the plant starch. And then pay attention that it carries 5,000, even more, 5,000 to 30,000 residues are present in the animal starch or the glycogen, and it is just like amylopectin in its arrangement, but